Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie, and welcome back to my yarn room. Yay! Alright, before we get started, I would like to invite anybody who has not already to hit that word subscribe. When you do, give the videos a thumbs up, share them if you can, and leave me a comment. Okay. Y'all see these pretty shamrocks right here in front of me? Okay. I did this one last night. And I thought, whoa, just ain't that cute. Well, I got to thinking about it. And I figured, okay, wait a minute. I think I can do that pattern a little bit better. So, I made this one this morning. Now, this one I made with worsted weight yarn and a J10 6mm crochet hook. This one, I couldn't find any green yarn to do this morning. And no, so I just grabbed the only green I could find real quick, which was a number 2. And I used a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. Okay. And see, it's about the length of my finger. Okay. And this one here is much larger. So, this can be done in any yarn. I would just make sure that your hook is comparable to the size of your yarn. Y'all want to learn how to make this? It is so easy. And honestly, I think these little ones right here would be cute to put like a barrette thing on them. And put them in your hair for St. Patrick's Day. But the way I made this, I had a little opening down here at the bottom. Well, I can't find it. But anyway, there's like a little hole down here at the bottom, so that if I want to, I can make a garland out of this. Yeah. Hold on just a second. Let me take my crochet hook off that yarn. I'm going to find the hole. It's hard to do on camera. Okay, see? I left like a little loop-de-doo down here at the bottom so that it can be made into garland, which is what I'm going to show y'all today. Okay, so let's get started. Alright, now, for tutorial purposes, I'm not using that 2mm or a number 2 yarn and a 3.5 crochet hook. I'm using a worsted weight yarn and my 6mm. Okay, so the way you start this is you put a slip knot on and you do a chain 6. Alright, then you come back down here to the first one and go into it. Draw up a loop. And slip stitch. Okay. Now, the way I do it is I start with the tail. The little stem. So, I'm going to chain 13. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, now the reason why I'm chaining 13 is because I'm going to go into the third one. I'll go into the fourth one from the hook, and I'm going to slip stitch. And see, that gives you your little loop-de-doo to run a chain through to make it a garland. Alright, and I'm going to slip stitch in each one. And I'm going into the bumps in the back because I like that. Alright, I'm going to do the rest off camera. Sorry, still got that cough. And I'll be right back when I get down here to my last loop up the back. Okay, I'm back. Now, I went all the way back down. So, now, you go into that big ring that we made, and you slip stitch. Well, then you chain 4. Okay, and now I'm working over my tail. It just makes it easier in the end. Okay, I'm yarning over twice because I'm going to do a treble through that ring. So there's 2, 2, 2. And I'm yarning over twice because I'm going to do another treble. 2, 2, 2. Okay. And you will need to pull your yarn over because that it's going to be a lot in that ring. Now I'm just yarning over once because I'm going to do a double. And that's going to give you your little heart shape to your leaf. Then I'm going to yarn over twice. And I'm going to do 2 more trebles. Yarn over twice. Do another treble. Okay. And then I'm going to chain 4. And I'm going to go right back here in this ring without yarning over. And I'm going to draw my loop around. And I'm going to slip stitch. Well, there's one of your Shamrock leaves. Okay, then you do the same thing. You chain 4. Yarn over twice. Do a treble. Yarn over twice. Do another treble. Then you yarn over once and do a double. And then yarn over twice and do a treble. Yarn over twice and do a treble. And then you chain 4. And then you go back down here in your ring. And you slip stitch. Now see what I mean about you're going to have to pull that yarn over? But it's easier if you go ahead and chain your 4. My tail keeps twisting. But yeah, just pull that yarn over. It's yarn. It can take it. Alright, and then yarn over twice. And I'm going to do a treble. Yarn over twice. Do a treble. And then yarn over once and do a double. That's why you chain 6 in the beginning, because you're going to need it. Every single bit of it. Then we're going to do 2 trebles. And then we're going to chain 4. Go right here in your opening, or in your hole, whatever. And slip stitch. And then you got one more petal to do. So, you start it with a chain 4. Then you're going to do a treble. I like to, when I chain 4, I like to hold my yarn when I'm doing a treble, because otherwise it twists on you. And then I'm going to do another treble. Then I'm going to yarn over once. And I'm going to do a double. Then 2 trebles. Then I'm going to chain 4. And I'm going to come right back down here to that last little bit of space. That slipped right out of my yarn, but luckily I did the slip stitch first. Okay, then I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to draw a good sized loop up. I'm going to snip my yarn. And tighten down that chain 1. Now, you'll notice that it's like wonky. Well, play with it. It's yarn. It don't take but a second to lay it out flat. Now, all you gotta do is sew in your end. Well, that's actually the tail I worked over. And then that's the end. So, yeah, just sew in your ends. And you got your cute little shamrock. Now, the way to turn it into garland, make a few of them. And you just make a chain. Just a chain. I would say 10 to 20. And then, right here at this little hole that you made, you just want to go into it, slip stitch into it, and start working a chain again. However long you want your chain to be in between your shamrocks. And then pick up your next shamrock and slip stitch into that hole. And boom, you got you a really pretty garland for the St. Patrick's Day holiday. And I know, y'all, it's not St. Patrick's Day yet. Next holiday is Valentine's Day. But I wanted to show this. And you can make them in different colors and different sizes. And you could even do this pattern or this one. All the difference is this one, you do it the same way. Do the stem first. you chain 4, you do 1 treble, there's a chain 1, you do another treble, and then you chain 4 and slip stitch. So that's the only difference between these. But I kind of like the way that I did mine, because anybody who knows a shamrock, the petals, the top of them are kind of like a heart. So, I guess that's going to be all for today. And I will meet y'all back here in the next one for another grand adventure right here in Val's Yarn Room. And I truly do love each and every single one of y'all to pieces. And do something nice for somebody, even if it's just a smile. And no, I'm not going to hold y'all up any longer. Y'all let me know what you think about these shamrocks. Which one you like better. If you're going to do it. Whatever, just talk to me. Let me know what I'm doing, how I'm doing, whatever. If you don't like me, don't say nothing. Oh, goodness. All right, y'all. Get your crochet on. I'm gonna. Bye, y'all.